to Learning is Fun, the classroom. I am so glad that you are here today. We have so many fun things planned, but before we can get to that, you know what we have to do. Circle time! The first thing that we do with circle time is our weather chart. In order to do our weather chart, we have to look out our window to see what the weather is. Will you look with me? Thanks! Okay, we're gonna look this way. Can you tell what the weather is? One more look. I think I know what it is. Let's go to our weather chart. Our first option is snowy. Is it snowy? No, not yet. Is it rainy? I didn't see any rain. Did you? Okay, good. Is it cloudy? That's what I saw, clouds. It's cloudy today. The next thing we have to do is see if it is sunrise, midday, or sunset. But in order to do that, we have to go see what time it is. So let's head over to our clock, right over there. Are you ready to help me figure out what time it is? Okay, let's look at our clock. The little hand is for the first number on the time. And today it is 4 o'clock, 4. So we have to move the little hand to the 4. Yay! And guess what? Our big hand is already on the right number. For 2 zeros, it has to be on a 12. Here's our time, 4 o'clock. Let's head back over to our weather chart. Now that we learned that it's 4 o'clock, we get to put our red arrow right in between midday and sunset. The next thing we have to do is see what the temperature is outside. We're gonna use our pretty sun arrow to do that. Where I'm from, we use Fahrenheit. 55 degrees. Where I live, that means it's chilly. Brr, chilly. Today is chilly. We are in the season fall. Season fall. Now that we've done our weather chart and figured out what time it is, it's time to figure out what's on this chart over here. Normally, we do a letter of the day, but today we're gonna do something extra special. We're gonna do a letter blend. A letter blend is 2 letters combined together, and they make a very, very special sound. Let's see what our letter blend of the day is. Our letter blend is TR. TR. T and R together make a really cool sound called tur, tur, tur. Can you make that sound? That's right! Tur, tur, tur. That's so good. What does tur or TR stand for? Tur is for train. Train. Our topic of the day is train. I have so many cool things to tell you about trains. The first thing that I want to tell you is extra cool. Trains are powered. Can you say powered? By something called an engine. Another cool word for the word engine when it comes to a train is called a locomotive. That's a really cool word. Locomotive. Before trains were powered by locomotives or engines, guess what they were powered by? Sometimes they were powered by horses. So horses would pull the trains. Sometimes they were powered by people, and sometimes they were powered by something called gravity. So that means that a train could be on a hill and it would just keep going. There are 2 common types of trains. The first type is a passenger train, and the second one is called a freight train. A passenger train is used to take people to different places. So if you've ever ridden a train, you were on a passenger train. Passenger trains can take you really far away or a short distance, maybe a lot closer. Freight trains can move lots of different things, one being building materials, things to make stuff that would be too heavy for you to carry. So they could be on a freight train to go a long distance. Have you ever heard of a conductor before? Conductors have lots of jobs and they get to wear really cool uniforms a lot of times. One thing that they get to wear are conductor hats. Some conductor hats can look like this. A lot of them will look like this and then they'll have a little spot right here that might say what company they work for. So they get to wear their train conductor hat and tell people different things. Like I said, train conductors do a lot of stuff. Let's find out what jobs they have. Train conductors may take your ticket for when you get on the train, and they also like to make sure that everybody's following the rules. Do you like to follow the rules? They also get to make sure that the train is staying on schedule. They all have to be somewhere at a specific time, so they get to make sure that it is being done and that they're gonna make it on time. Now that we've learned those really cool things about trains, I think it's time to make a train craft. The first thing that you're gonna need is a glue stick. The next thing you're gonna need is a lot of different construction paper. But don't worry, pick out a few colors and then I'll tell you what to do. Then you're gonna need scissors. And remember, before you use scissors, to ask a grown-up. The next thing you're gonna need is one piece of cardstock or just another piece of construction paper that's whole. Are you ready to make our craft? Okay, come closer. We're going to make a shape train. So like I said, what we're gonna need is some scissors and lots of different construction paper. We're going to need 1, 2, 3 rectangles. They can be different colors or the same, but they all must be about the same size. Then we're gonna need a smaller rectangle. See, it's smaller. Then we're gonna need an even smaller rectangle, and then one more teeny tiny rectangle. Then we're gonna need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 black circles. All pretty close to the same size, but if they're not, it's okay, don't worry. Then we're gonna need one larger yellow circle, about the same width as our big rectangles. Once you have all of your shapes cut out, we're gonna get our glue stick. We're gonna take our glue stick and we're gonna start gluing one of our large rectangles. Once you have all the glue, you're gonna put it over to the edge of your paper. Then you're gonna take your next large rectangle and glue the back as well. Then you're gonna put it right beside the other rectangle, leaving just a little bit of space. Then we're gonna take our last large rectangle and glue that. Now before gluing this one down, we're gonna take our large yellow circle and put it on the glued side, just like this. Then we're gonna take glue and put it on the back of the yellow circle. Once we have that, we're gonna get to glue down the circle and the rectangle. We have the start of our train. Then we're gonna take all of our black wheel circles and start gluing those down. We're gonna put the first one on one of the train cars and the next one on that same train car. And we're just gonna keep going until we have all the wheels glued down. Yay, all 6 wheels are glued down. Then we have to take our next rectangle and put some glue on the back of that and put it right on the locomotive or engine part right there. Then we're gonna take our small rectangle and we're gonna stand it up like this. And last but not least, we're gonna take our teeny tiny rectangle and put it right here. And now we have our shape train. Look at all the shapes and colors. Wow, you guys, I love using glue sticks to make beautiful creations. How does your train look? Yay, good. I'm so glad that you loved it. Now that we've done a craft, I think it's time to sing a song about trains. What do you think? Okay, let's go.
Chugga chugga, chugga chugga, choo choo. Chugga chugga, chugga chugga, choo choo. The locomotive powers the train. The passengers sit on board. The train goes down the tracks, fast as light and more. Chugga chugga, chugga chugga, choo choo. Chugga chugga, chugga chugga, choo choo. The cargo train has packages. They're all on board, ready to be delivered to all the towns and stores. Chugga chugga, chugga chugga, choo choo. Chugga chugga, chugga chugga, choo choo.
That song was so fun. I love singing songs. Do you? I love it. Now that we've sang, I think it's time for a snack. Let me show you what you're gonna need. The first thing you're gonna need for your snack is a banana. The next thing you're gonna need are some animal crackers or Teddy Grahams. Then you're gonna need some Cheerios. Are you ready to make the snack? Okay, come closer. We're gonna make an animal train. So as you can see, I already have a peeled banana right here. Now you can leave your banana curved like this, or you could cut it so that it's smaller. Or even if you don't wanna cut it, you could just break it just like this. Now that we have our smaller animal train, all we have to do for this yummy snack is get our animals. And we get to stick them right in the top of our banana. This animal train will only fit 2 animals, but that's okay. Then we're gonna take our Cheerios and we're going to put them right on the side of the banana for our wheels. And guess what? We can use as many of these as we want. I'm gonna use 4 on each side for my wheels. Move to the other side. And there you have it. A little animal train snack. Now that we have made that delicious snack, we're gonna do one more thing. The last thing we're gonna do is count train cars. Are you ready to help me? Awesome. So here is our engine or our locomotive, and behind the locomotive are going to be train cars. So for our first train, let's see how many cars there are. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 train cars. Now let's put up our next train. Here's our engine. Let's count the cars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 train cars. Let's do one more train. Here's our locomotive or engine. Now let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 train cars. Thank you guys so much for counting with me. I had so much fun today. I hope that you'll come back next time and hang out with me. And remember, until then, learning is fun. I'll see you next time. Bye, friends.